What's up, Jabroni? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Once Upon a Time episode number 21, An Apple Red as Blood. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction if you want it. If you don't, that's okay. You can get the episodes here whenever they show up. So, last episode was The Stranger, which we got the realization of who, or the reveal of who August was. Turns out he is Pinocchio. We got a whole explanation of how he ended up here, why he is trying so hard and desperately to get Emma to believe. Essentially, he's dying, he says. For some reason, he's reverting back to being a wooden man or wooden boy, which I don't fully understand why. He says like it's because he failed. I'm guessing that's a thing, maybe. I guess that makes sense. He's being punished somehow. And then also Emma took Henry and they're leaving Storybrooke, which I guess they could have done that if they wanted to. Because Regina can't leave either. So, you know, if she can't leave, she can't chase us. We could have literally abandoned everybody in that town if we wanted to. But yeah, we're going to hop in here, have a good time, hopefully. Like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty much here we go.
I didn't come for dinner. And what did you come for? You.
Mom? She's having
We
a
all
night.
did.
Holy shit. Horror movie much?
You took our love and ripped it apart!
And now you're gonna pay!
Man, the overacting from hell from them too. That is an interesting nightmare to have. So this is the nightmare she has when, I'm guessing as Henry is being kidnapped by Emma. Sebastian Stan's coming back. Sweet. Oh, they're gonna behead this man. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god, he's gonna watch. What a weird.
Release the blade.
Ooh. What the hell? Kind of magic?
What is the meaning of this? What do you want?
I want the man you pretend is your son. And I'm prepared to pay any riches Midas promised you in return for him. My tree is dying. Why?
Perhaps it's your fertilizer.
You think this is funny? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think it's a sign of the curse weakening.
A negotiation requires two interested parties. And I'm planning a trip.
Where are you going? How are you leaving?
I'll give you anything.
Did he say a trip?
You no longer have anything I want, dearie.
Oh.
But I will give you a piece
She
of
does,
advice
she does have
and
something.
challenge.
She has Belle.
I plan a trip of your own. Because once people waking up and
I thought we left.
Thought
Did
you
we really?
left.
Hi, Margaret.
But I couldn't tell for sure because you didn't bother to say goodbye.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have left.
You're right, you shouldn't have.
Oh,
So
shit.
why, after everything, did you just go?
Being
I don't want to be
scolded.
sheriff. I don't want people relying on
Being
me. I don't
scolded
want
by your
this,
mother.
Any of it.
What about Henry?
I took him with me.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I want what's best for him.
And running is what's best for him? Or is that what's best for you? You're reverting, Emma, into the person you were before you got here, and I thought you changed.
I thought they were gonna do more with the
I suppose I see
her wanting David situation, but they didn't. I thought they were gonna have like a couple episodes of that.
I-
Welcome back, brother.
Jefferson. So you got my message.
How could I miss it? You know I watch her.
Must be so painful, your daughter Paige being oh so near.
No, I
Grace.
didn't-
Her name is Grace. You should know that you changed it.
I have a way for us to both get what we want.
How? If the magic stays, he still doesn't get his daughter. So what is your plan here? Can you change the story? Can you change like his like present story?
My hat.
This is kind of stupid, but I'm into it for trying. Holy hell. I didn't know there was that many fairies. Damn, the dwarves are kind of bloodthirsty. They're like going crazy. They're doing like war cries.
August, please, I need your help. Emma wants to leave.
What? Slow down.
You were gonna make her believe. You have to.
I know, Henry. I'm sorry. I failed.
Failed?
I tried to show her. First it was my legs. And now take a look at the unvarnished truth.
Oh man, his hand.
Good.
I'm getting tired. It's hard to ride. It's hard to walk. Soon it's gonna be hard to breathe.
Damn. The
So
way
we
to
have
go.
do something fast.
There's nothing to do. And with what little time I have left, I want to spend it with my father.
This is too easy. What's the trap? Oh shit. That was cool. That was very cool.
Here.
Oh shit. It's a mirror.
It's not spinning, it's not working.
It needs to absorb the magic that's here. I have some things left. A few trinkets.
Needed the time and place where this object exists.
What is?
How?
Think about it. Guide the hat.
What is she gonna bring back? I'm trying to think. The only thing, I mean, the magic lamp, Rumpelstiltskin's dagger, but that's all stuff that's already over here, right? And isn't that stuff already in this world? So she's gonna bring back a poisonous apple. I mean, that's weird though, because she could have just made a poison apple in this world.
Hello, Regina.
Hey, what's this box thing here?
Is that a grave?
Oh, for
Daniel's grave.
Daniel.
I thought he ran away. I told you that to spare your feelings out of kindness.
I take that apple and he lives. That's the deal you want to make?
With all my heart.
yep.
Then congratulations.
You
You've
are.
won.
What have you done to her?
How did he feel? How did he feel that?
No!
Oh wow, she knew exactly where it would come out of.
Is this it?
Yes.
Because she can't leave or to break the curse. Or she can't die to break the curse. If she's in that state that she put Snow White in, then yeah, she'll be essentially stuck.
My famous
Sometimes
pillow.
Emma does some stuff that is so idiotic.
Recipe, but delicious.
She baked one. She literally said beforehand she was calling you over, and she's giving you the whole thing, not cutting it in half for her to have one.
I do hope you like apples.
It's just so sometimes Emma does some things that I hope she throws it out the window or something. I hope she doesn't keep it. Like, that's just so dumb.
By sacrificing the last bit of magic I had left.
So you made magic from magic? Well, I'm sure I don't have to remind you that
Magic.
all magic comes with a price.
Then you can pay it.
Oh my Jesus, she actually kept it. Man, this, oh my God, she's such a moron.
Hey, Emma,
She's telling the truth. She's gonna take really good care of you.
Yes, but she wants you dead.
Come on, Henry.
You're the only one that can stop her.
Stop her from what? All she's ever done is fight for you.
Where did you get that?
Oh my god. Maybe. This is actually smarter. Is Henry just gonna eat it because he knows?
Apple.
So?
You can't eat that. It's poison.
What?
He
Don't
knows.
you see?
Please eat it,
Deal.
Henry.
It was all
Eat
a
it.
trick to get you to eat that.
Bite it, Henry.
What are
Bite
you
it.
doing?
I'm sorry it had to come into this. You may not believe in the curse or in me, but I believe in you.
To her, she's like, well, he's biting.
See? You wanna have some ice cream with that? And then we can go back to talking about... Henry?
Man, run up to him. What the hell did you just stay there for? All right. That episode was okay. I'll be honest with you guys, it was just okay. I'd probably give it like a 7, maybe a low 8. Nah, 7 is what I would give it, honestly. I don't know, it's just like Emma upsets me, man. Like sometimes she does stuff that makes absolutely, like, I don't know, just does things that makes absolutely no sense sometimes. So I don't know. It might be an 8, but the Emma thing really just upsets me when she does stupid things, man. That to me just make her come off as like a, I don't know. She's supposed to be like this really smart, cunning person, can tell when people are lying, but then she takes the weird apple pie thing, and then she's like, "Oh yes, cordial." She hates you. Like, I don't know. Very least, I would think that it's like laced with like laxatives or something. I don't know. Let's break through the episode real quick because I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm in that 7 range. I was going 8, but just it was different than like, oh, Henry just eating it, not knowing. Actually, Henry eating it and knowing is actually a better way to do it. Him like to show Emma he would do that. That's actually a better way. Let's see. Start off with Regina having this nightmare of everybody turning against her, or not against. Well, everybody's already against her, but like actually coming after her. We're leaving Storybrooke. Henry essentially crashes the car. We flash back to this right when she's about to kill, or the kid's about to kill Prince Charming. The evil queen shows up, saves him. We have an interaction here with these two. Essentially, Mr. Gold wants magic back, but he doesn't tell Regina why. Okay. This is what I don't get, right? When he was saying to Regina, "You have nothing I want," why wouldn't Regina use the bell card? You know what I mean? She has that card. She has that in her back pocket. We know she's alive. Why wouldn't she use that? She didn't use it. It was weird. She has it and she didn't use it. So let's see. Great. Everything with Mr. Gold is always awesome, and his interaction with Regina is always really good. Like I love them two together when they're like trying to like outsmart one another or be like just their cunning dialogue. I love it. So he's expecting the curse to be broken. He's gonna take a trip. A very cool globe. She doesn't know what to do. So I mean, she's not gonna help her, so she decides to send out a calling card to the Mad Hatter, which we knew he was alive because his body was gone, but I wish we would have seen what he's been doing this whole time. I like that Mary Margaret was yelling at Emma, kind of scolding her and making her feel bad about her decisions. To be honest with you guys, I didn't really care about the fantasy stuff, honestly. Not this part, like the storming of the castle. I didn't care about any of it. And then when we got it was a cool little fight that we had later, but then the fairies come and put everybody to sleep, and I'm just like, we could have done that from the get-go. We have like thousands of fairies. Could have made this a whole lot easier. Let's see. No, not gonna kill you. Gonna get Snow White. Mad Hatter's back. I like him as a character, so I was happy to see him back. I thought she was gonna screw him over somehow. She did not. Let's see. She brings out the hat. We have to get the hat to turn back on, get the magic going again. He's like, why would I help you? She's like, I'll help Paige remember. He's like, nope, I want her to have new memories, not old memories. Her remembering both worlds it's worse than anything. So yeah, look at all these fairies we have, right? And instead of, we could have literally just used the fairies. Instead, we attack, we come in. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, there's flaws in the plan, just for us to have like a fight scene. And yeah, it was a pretty good fight scene, but I don't know. It was just flaws. Like the fairies come in. We could have just done this from the get-go. We have August saying he's done. He's dying. He's gonna spend his last moments with his father. Great stuff. He's his arm is turning. He says it's hard to walk, hard to ride. Soon it'll be hard to breathe. No, not a lot of August this episode though. She's like, I like him a lot. Apparently Emma thought she had a case against Regina. Not really sure how, but you know, sure. Archie kind of points out all the reasons that she doesn't have a case. I thought this was a cool thing when Snow White shows up. She opens the thing and turns out it was a mirror there the whole time. He's not here. He's in the other castle. Cool little thing. Essentially, she says, Regina says, or the Evil Queen says, come to the place where it all started. The Mad Hatter is here, or Jefferson's trying to get the hat going. We had to use the last bit of magic, so we grabbed the ring of her Daniel. We used that to, you know, give the hat enough magic to put our hand through and grab something. We go to where it all started. She finally tells Snow White that, hey man, Daniel's actually dead. He didn't run away. This is like, you actually got him killed. And then she brings out the apple, says, all right. She could have just killed her, but she's like, no, I'm gonna make your body your vessel where you can't move, you can't see anything, you're gonna like appear dead, all this stuff, and you'll be trapped, but Prince Charming will be alive. I don't know why when she died he felt it. Is that just kind of saying that they're connected, and when she died his heart broke or something, maybe? So yeah, Regina pulls the poison apple, or the sleeping apple. She bakes it into a apple fritter thingy. Emma comes over, says she's gonna be leaving Storybrooke. This is what I don't get, right? So she's gonna be leaving Storybrooke. Her plan is to leave Storybrooke. Regina keeps Henry, and she would come like every weekend, or so she would have to live close. Also, she's leaving her sheriff position, so I don't know. It's interesting. Again, Emma does things that make me just go, but why? You should be smarter than that. It doesn't make a lot of sense what you're doing. All right, so she does her whole thing. Regina's getting what she wants, but like Henry says later, as long as you're alive, you're still always gonna be a threat. Emma doesn't really. I don't know. We hate each other. You tried to frame I believe you tried to frame my friend for murder. Like, I believe you've tried to get me to go to. You've done all this evil shit, and Emma believes that Regina's being cordial here and gonna. She baked one. And it wasn't like, hey, I baked this, cut it in half, you take one. Like, she gave you the whole thing, Emma, and you're like, oh, thanks. Like, what? Man, like, I don't get it. It just makes her character, which started off to be like a really smart character, not be a smart. Like, for those of you that have watched Game of Thrones, it's kind of like Tyrion. Like, started off the show extremely smart, and slowly started to become like kind of a dumbass. And like, I'm watching Emma, and I'm like, the second half of the season, you've just done some things, and I'm like, but why? You're smarter than that. And if they would have established her of kind of not being that smart, okay, but they've established her as being smart. And man, I'm sure we could be like, oh, well, maybe, you know, being around Henry has made her dumber. I don't know. We get here. She's not breathing. They assume she's dead. Prince Charming screaming. Then we have these two. The sleeping curse. What did she say here before?
Broken? Too bad. Because it's never going to happen.
Yeah, and then he says, remember, all magic comes at a price. Which, I mean, the price was, of course, Henry. But, yeah, I mean, that's it. Henry comes over, pleased with her. She's, I don't know. I'm not even sure what her plan is now. She's not thinking things all the way through, which I like that she's not, because she's, like, not, you know, I like that she's not thinking things all the way through, because she's kind of, like, in a panicky moment. But the fact that she was going to eat the apple, I don't know. Henry's playing with her. Please don't go. Please don't go. He sees the apple. He's like, who gave you that? It's apple. Da-da-da. Putting it together. Henry's like, oh, man, I know you don't believe, but I'm going to show you. I like this. I thought this was actually really cool that he bites it to prove to her, and then he passes out, and then she just stands there. What does she think happened? Oh, he's playing a trick on me, which probably could make sense. But she should have ran up to him. I mean, this scene, I feel like the director was like, oh, I want to have her kind of be blurry in the background with this thing. But, like, it would have been more emotional if she went to his body running or something. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm in that 7 to 8 range, honestly. I understand giving it an 8. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to actually love a lot of this episode and probably give it a 9. But I just have, like, those things where I'm like, you build a character like Emma and then you have her do dumb stuff. And then also I didn't really care about the fantasy stuff until we got to the end where Regina and Snow White were talking to one another. I didn't care about the setup for it, but when they were together, it was awesome. And then Mr. Gold conversation, bringing back the Mad Hatter, a lot to like. But just some things that you're like, oh no, like Emma's shouldn't be this idiotic and her choices sometimes. And then the fantasy setup for the attack was weird. But yeah, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Head over to Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't, that's cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, and I will talk to you guys later.